Hello, it's Alaska Trip Reports. I'm coming at you with another brand new video. Today I am flying from Honolulu back to Kona after my night stay. And I am super excited today because my 717 upgraded to an Airbus A321NEO, so I finally get to try it on Hawaiian Airlines in extra comfort for the 30-minute flight to Kona. So without further ado, let's get started. I am super excited for this report. Here we are arriving at the Hawaiian Airlines US Mainland and Inter Island Terminal to Terminal 1. Here I am just getting ready to check in and make sure my TSA number works this time because I had issues yesterday. There's a really nice giant sign above the airport showing all the boarding flights. Since I have no bags to check, I'm just going up there to make sure everything's clear with my TSA pre-check, and then we are going to be off to security, as seen on the sign there. Now I'm entering the line for TSA pre-check. It was a little bit of a wait, but not too bad. Not anything like it was years before with all the COVID stuff. It was quite busy. I have about an hour and a half to chill here, so I'm going to walk down the area to try to find some food and a rest area. There's these really nice airport chairs and couches, and we are going to go down to Starbucks to get a quick snack before my next flight. Here I am arriving up to Starbucks. I got a caramel ribbon frappuccino, which is really good, and my mom got a pistachio latte. Here we have this Hawaiian Airlines Boeing 717-200 that is just firing up her engines for Kahului. I ended up getting a sausage, egg, cheese, and potato burrito, and there's my delicious caramel frappuccino. Here's a look at the burrito and the contents of it. It was actually very good. I was not expecting it to actually be that good, but had eggs, cheese, bacon, sausage. It was pretty good. And there's my delicious frappuccino. Perfect way to start the morning. Here we got a gorgeous Hawaiian Airlines A330 taxiing for her flight to Las Vegas. After all that eating and watching planes, it's now time to leave this part of the airport and head over to my gate, which is all the way across the other part of the airport. Here we are walking through the Inter-Island Terminal. I've not once been through this terminal yet, so this is all new for me. And let's get right into it. I can see some flight attendants walking down. And here's this gorgeous A330 that I wish I could take from Honolulu to Osaka Kansai instead of flying to Kona. I could sure use a 10-hour flight to Japan. And now we are making our way down to gate A6. But before that, I'm going to stop at a local restaurant. I forgot the name of it, but I got this really good burger and fries. And it was really good. Had like crispy onions and seasoned fries. Cheers. Pretty good. I'm not usually a burger person, but that was great. And then there's a passion orange guava that I ordered. My most favorite drink in Hawaii. Cheers. While I was sitting at the table, I noticed that there was these really pretty hanging crystals by the restaurant in the airport. That was a really cool detail. And I noticed this giant surfboard made out of glass. Here is our aircraft and aircraft gate information board. While waiting, I was also able to spot the brand new Honolulu rail, which was pretty cool. I hope to try that one day. Seen marshalling in my airplane is this absolutely beautiful A321NEO that's going to take us the 30 minutes to Kona today. Registered as November 213 Hotel Alpha, a 7-year-old A321NEO delivered to Hawaiian Airlines in 2019. Here's another really awesome view of it pulling up to the gate with one engine off, getting ready to shut all of her engines down and get refilled up for her flight, which will then take me to Kona in about a half hour. And here I am scanning my boarding pass and just about to enter to that bridge. We have an awesome view of our airplane today. Look at that beautiful A321NEO engine taking us to Kona, just about to board. Here I am double tapping the airplane for good luck as always. Excited to finally cross off this new aircraft on my list. Welcome to the Hawaiian A321NEO. In the front, there are 16 first-class seats, followed by 44 extra comfort and 129 economy class seats, making the total 189. My seat today is 12J in extra comfort. Huge back pocket for storage, USB ports, and awesome window view. Here we have the tray table, the information card, the Hawaiian magazine, and a look at the Hawaiian A321NEO safety card. These seats have a lot of extra legroom, which is really nice. Now let's take a look at the safety card for all the rare event of emergency instructions in the rare case of an emergency landing. Gives you all the information to do. There's another look at the power port, and they also have these big tablet and iPhone holders, which is nice.
Today, and would also like to extend a special welcome to those of you joining us from our codeshare partners. As you're getting settled, we ask that you stow all your carry-on items beneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Place larger items overhead in a manner that will ensure these items
are seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. Mahalo.
placed completely beneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. If you're traveling in the first class cabin, please make sure your foot and leg rests are in the stowed position. If you're seated next to a window, please raise your window shades for takeoff. This just above you. Please call on us if we can be of any assistance to you during the flight. On behalf of all of us at Hawaiian Airlines, thank you very much for choosing to fly with us. Mahalo nui loa and enjoy your flight.
You're seated with their seatbelts securely fastened at this time, otherwise we may have to delay the takeoff of the aircraft. Again, we need all passengers seated with their seatbelts fastened.
We taxied by the Hawaiian Airlines maintenance hangar on our way out to the reef runway. We also had this WestJet 737 MAX 8 starting her engines for Calgary. And then we were able to pass this sad to soon be gone UPS MD-11. After the crashes last year, they're all unfortunately going away, but really nice to see this before it finally goes. I also got to see the Honolulu Airport Rescue Fire Truck ARRF, and then we taxied past a bunch of Aloha Air Cargo 737-300 and 400 freighters. There's another great view of the MD-11, and I also saw some of the U.S. Air Force KC-46 Pegasus. I was extremely stoked to finally taxi out to the reef runway, as I have not taken off on that in about 10 years or more since the last time I was in Honolulu without a YouTube channel, so that was really awesome to see the amazing view on that taxiway. I mean, just filled with all this pretty turquoise waters. Here we have a Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 taking off in the city view, her flight to Sacramento, California. Amazing view right there. Here I thought we were taking off, but no, we actually had to turn on the taxiway and wait for an airplane, so we get to go on the runway all over again. As I was saying, here's that Delta 767-300ER that is making a heavy departure to Tokyo Haneda on the reef runway. Here we are now making our turn for the runway. Please turn up your volume or use headphones for this amazing roll.
As we all say ahui ho, or until we meet again to that beautiful island of Oahu, we'd like to call your attention to the no smoking fasten seatbelt signs above you. Smoking, including the use of electronic smoking devices, are strictly prohibited while on board the aircraft. And though we don't anticipate Captain doing so, if the seatbelts do turn off, please be sure to keep those seatbelts securely fastened whenever you're seated in the event we encounter unexpected turbulence. As a reminder, Captain has advised us that we will be experiencing some turbulence due to the severe weather around the islands, so please be sure to keep those seatbelts securely fastened. If you are traveling with any young children, please be sure that they are secured at this time. As we ascend to our cruising altitude and it starts to smooth out.
Using my iPhone 17 Pro Max zoom, I was able to get a really cool video of this ship right by my engine. In-flight service has now begun, so we are soon going to be getting the water or pog juice, whatever you choose. I, of course, chose the pog juice as that's the best on Hawaiian. Cheers. So good. I love the Hawaiian branding on it, too. You can see the really nice 5 or 6 inches of recline and adjustable headrest, which I'll be showing you here how much it reclines. Very nice. Now we're going to pop onto the Hawaiian Airlines free Starlink Wi-Fi, which I'm really glad that they started having. Soon I hope Alaska will join that. And now we're going to go over and get connected. Just takes a couple seconds and then you're on board, ready to stream. So I'm going to pop over to Flight Radar 24 to track my flight. There I am, as you can see. And just a little bit of the flight left, it's so short. Now we're going to pop over to Instagram, see if anyone's tracking my flight, see if I can get any posts to load. I could stare at that beautiful engine all day. Well, unfortunately, the flight being so short and turbulence, I wasn't able to get up and use the restroom, so I'll need to properly review that the next time I get to fly one of these, which I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be in the future for sure.
Carry on items during our flight, please put them back beneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. In a few moments, we'll be collecting all beverage items for landing. If you are seated in our first class cabin, ensure your foot and leg rests are stowed. All carry-on baggage and electronic devices, such as laptop computers or items of equivalent size, must be properly stowed. If you are seated next to a window, raise your window shades for landing.
We can now start to kind of see the coast of Kona. The one thing that was cool about this flight, it was on the rare reverse ops, so we got to land on runway 17 instead of 35, giving a different view of the city. Sure, it'd be much nicer if it was nicer in the day, but maybe next time. There we have a pretty decent view of the city coming in from the left side, so that's cool. There's some of the highways and stores over there, and some of the science areas and a bunch of other stuff as we come into Kona. There's the Hnl-Koa Highway. Here we have some absolutely beautiful neon plankton as we are approaching. As we are on short final for Kona today, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss a future upload. I've got a lot of fun content coming this year, so stay tuned. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy our butter landing onto Kona's 17. Follow my Instagram, worldwide_spotting_2.0 for all my latest news, travel updates, and plane spotting photos.
When you leave us today, scan the QR code on the back of the card, fill out the information on your devices, wait for that beautiful Atmos reward card to make it to the mail, start making those eligible purchases, and you'll instantly earn those 75,000 bonus points. It's an introductory offer for this brand new card. We suggest you take advantage of this great offer before it is too late. Your flight attendants will have application cards for you as you make your way off the aircraft.
I asked the guys if I could check out the flight deck before we left.
A321 trading card.
So I'm glad to go see what the Airbus
I haven't had one from Hawaiian yet.
I ran out of mine.
And touched the
I had a bunch and all the kids took them within 2 weeks of history.
Yeah,
I know they were super.
Here we have an Alaska Max 9 that just arrived from Los Angeles, California. Here I am saying goodbye to the airplane and thanking it for flying me. Aloha everybody and welcome back to the Kona International Airport. I am just now arriving back into the gate and making my way to baggage claim. Here we have the beautiful Hawaiian agricultural statues by the airport. And now I am walking my way to the baggage claim area for Hawaiian and waiting for my bags. We sent our cooler all the way from Anchorage to Kona, so